Hey, welcome back everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust. And with the Rust console beta looming or out right now, depending on when you're watching this, we're going over monument guides or zero tier monuments where you find green cards and other such loot. And today is the Junkyard. I'm here with Razor from RazorTube. Say hello. Hi. So yeah, let's do it. So zero tier monuments are great. This particular one doesn't require any radiation protection, which makes it fantastic. So this is entry level type stuff, and we'll show you what we take. Ooh, that was a good landing. Normally you wouldn't be coming in here with a mini, but you totally can. Beep, boop, boop, boop. So be sure to drop a like if you find these monument guides helpful. I do have more of these on the channel too that cover all the different monuments. And yeah, we'll be playing the Rust beta as soon as we possibly can, and we'll also be streaming it whenever the NDA is lifted. So be on the lookout for anybody from the Boyfriend Squad, BioLaser, RazorTube, and myself, Jade Monkey. Whoop whoop. Okay, so when we first get started, you kind of know the drill by now, or maybe you don't. I like to take a sleeping bag and any wood that maybe you collect along the way, and a little bit of rope. I would start to craft legging and chest armor. It doesn't require any workbench. And once you have your sleeping bag crafted, you can call it like junk 1, whatever. It really does help out a lot if you're talking about respawning and you get clapped. I like to put a stash right next to it. So if we have any good loot, a lot of times I'll stick food there, so when I respawn I can eat the food and come back out. And you've also heard us say many times, come here with as much food and water as possible. It's going to save your life. Okay, so this is where you get the green card in the junkyard itself, but it has a lot of different places you can hide, different places you can loot. You can see we have barrels here. Oh, there is diesel here. No kidding. I never knew to look.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it's right there. I have a feeling that new train car system that's coming in is going to have diesel power there. There you go. We got a blue barrel here. I'm going to go ahead and show you quickly what this looks like on this side here. Barrels have 100% chance for 2 scrap, and the upper echelon from 8 to 15%. You have metal blades, rope, propane tanks, tarps are important, electrical fuse, and sewing kits. These are all core components that you'll be using later on to craft things, weapons, gear, that sort of stuff. And up here, I believe, there's like just a really tiny jump puzzle thing here. It's not platforming. Let's call it platforming. Yeah. It's not really a puzzle.
Yeah.
There's a crate up here, and I'll show you some of the percentages for that as well. There you go. This is what we got. Oh, nice. We got a battery. Man, I wish this was like our actual wipe. The crates themselves have a 100% chance for 5 scrap. Road signs, metal springs, great for all kinds of weapons, first tier, second tier. Gears, great for base defense. Got metal pipes, sheet metal, and electrical fuse, and semi-bodies. It goes on, but that gives you a pretty good idea. We gave you a little sample there, so let's go ahead and move forward. Okay, so as far as combat's concerned inside of here, expect everything. Since it is zero tier and there's a lot of people around, just expect, like, always kind of know what you're walking into. We call this the kill funnel maze because that's exactly what this is. People always dipping and skeezing around things. Use the sound cues to the best of your ability and make sure you've got those bandages already crafted. Again, I say 9, and I didn't have the 9 ready. Oh, I should probably put on my armor. And as you're moving to the center of this junkyard, you can always use the crane to orient yourself and what direction you need to go to actually get to the green card itself. But I would suggest kind of moseying around and finding where the different crates and barrels are at. Again, here's another crate. It's got a sample, got a spring, and another 5 scrappy doodles. There's one of the exits there. Oh, I guess it's worth noting. On the map here, since everything's procedural, the junkyard can be in any location on any server. Please note that these are always connected by the ring road system, so this can be accessed by other players in vehicles, so keep a lookout, or it can be flown into. Also, those road signs there on the side can also be harvested. That makes road sign, and then it makes metal pipes itself. So let's go ahead and go back in. Beep, boop, 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 boop. And there is a no build zone around here. I know bus stop bases were big back in the day, but very, very rarely can you build on those now, just because it's almost always in the no build zone.
Yeah, most of them are in the no build zone. And if you do find one on the side of the road that you want to build in, typically people already take it and they'll build right around it.
Yeah, they'll be all up on it. Little secret here, most people don't really know is these signs can also be harvested. Basically, if you can see a little health bar above it, you can harvest it. The dead end sign, the stop sign. You can also do that in the outpost with your rock and or paddle. Okay, so once you make it to the center, you've got a lot of different places to actually engage people or people to engage you. So again, get those bandages out. We'll go ahead and show you where the green card is, because that's probably where a lot of people want to start stockpiling or go to first, because the green cards open you up to other types of green puzzles, and in turn open it up to blue cards and then red cards. So the tier gets better and better. The tiered loot gets better and better. And right back here is the green card. Now the only way down from here, the absolute only way down from here, is back the way you came or over the desk to break your legs.
Yeah. And if you're jumping over the desk, you're in trouble.
Yeah, over the desk to break your legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. Let me go ahead and walk back around. There is a recycler up there. Recyclers are good, but if you feel like this has been pretty contested, I would probably suggest another monument and or the outpost or bandit camp that is a protected recycle zone. But again, it's always high risk, high reward. If you want to, you can recycle over here. But just remember, you're basically in a kill funnel again. Just this long walkway, and there's literally maybe 2 places to dip, if any. You've got behind that little box here, which isn't really good cover, a long hallway, and then you have this little side point, which isn't really even good cover.
There you go. I'm gonna simulate what it's like to be stuck here when somebody rolls up. Hey, look, I'm behind the box. Yeah.
It gets crazy. But it is a green card, so I would suggest if you're coming here with somebody extra, have them stand point here and have some kind of bailout plan. Or if you're up there by yourself and you start to hear dirty feet walking around, dip. Just get out. A lot of this place is wired off. This razor wire that sits at the top. You can fly in, but for the most part, you have to navigate through here. A lot of little dead ends, corners, little nooks and crannies to hide from. You can see it's basically a PvP playhouse.
Yeah, that's a good way to sum it up, because honestly, there is no good way in and out of this because there's so many entryways. If somebody hears like gunfire on the inside, you don't know if they're coming in the way you're going out, because you might not even look behind you to orient yourself with the crane and be like, oh, this is the exit or entryway I came in, and you're just gonna get picked off.
So we got another little, I don't know what to call this, like the Foreman's hut, the broken hut. You've got another crate down here. Just trying to show you what some of the rolls. There we go, double barrel for the win. That is a massive, oh man, that's why there's so many crates. And again, this leads outside right there. Keep a lookout for those signs. I think this has got a crate in it too, if I'm not mistaken. Does it? Can we open this? Nope. But you can harvest that sign, I think. Nope, just kidding. That's one of the only signs in here I think that you can't harvest. You got this like railroad car here. Whatever this is. It's so funny because at the mining outpost you can, or the mining places you can loot those. There's another crate. Look at that gears. That's base protection. That's money.
There's also campfires in here if you're too cold.
Oh, those. Yeah, that's right. Because you actually can light those. I forgot. And right there is the desk that has the green card, and you can see the crane. And one of the other places you can loot, I actually put this mini here, just for the record. This radar dish will also have a crate here in the back, and it's always under the green card. You've got a barrel here. And then we're going to fly out of here, or just at least hover so you can get an idea of what we're looking at down here. But again, when you're on the ground, it's totally different. It's a good place to get started. Like, once you're around here, or you first get there's another crate. Once you get started, it's not a bad place to go to. If you have a satellite base, put it around the outside, or if you have a vehicle, you can drive up and down the road, and then have your team jump out, loot the junkyard, and then just keep pushing forward.
Oh, pro PvP tip. If you're hurt or under fire, you can light a campfire to get comfort and eat food by it, so your health replenishes faster.
So there you go. This is a great place to get started when the Rust Beta starts, or even through your mid-wipe during the Rust Beta, or even the full release for the consoles for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and the next gens. PS5, the Xbox Series X and S. So yeah, if you found this useful and helpful, be sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys in the next video / live stream. Love you. Bye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's how we end it. I'm burning.